Here's a question.
What's up?
If Meek Mill went on an interview tomorrow and said, D1, I know you got your children's book, but we can do better, bro. Like you rapping and shit. You shouldn't even be doing the rap thing. That's the devil playground. We can do better. Spend all your time on writing books. Spend all your time in those schools, in those communities. Get out of this club. It's like in a club with the Bible, right? You respect that and you got a lot of respect for that, but brother, it might be the wrong place to be in here.
That's exactly where I need to be, man. What you mean?
Tell me why.
Why? Because in Mark chapter 2, verse 13, it says, Jesus calls Levi, a.k.a. Matthew. Then Jesus went out to the lake shore again, you heard me? And he taught the crowds that were coming to him. As he walked along, he saw Levi, the son of Alphaeus, sitting at his tax collector's booth. Follow me and be my disciple. That's what he told Levi. Jesus said to him. So Levi got up and followed him. Later, Levi invited Jesus and his disciples to his home as dinner guests, along with buku tax collectors and other disreputable sinners, a.k.a. what you might think is going on in the club, right? There were many people of this kind amongst Jesus' followers. But when the teachers of religious law saw who the Pharisees were, and they saw him eating with tax collectors and other sinners, they asked his disciples, why does he eat with such scum and people like that? When Jesus heard this, he told them, healthy people don't need a doctor, Loon. Sick people do. I have come to call not those who think they are righteous, but those who know they are sinners. That's why I need to be in the club with it. That's why I need to be a rapper.
But that's Jesus. You ain't Jesus, man.
That's who I'm striving to be like, though. What you think this bracelet stand for?
Yeah, no.
What would Jesus do?
Yeah, we do wanna adopt the teachings and things like that, but to put D1 in that place is a stretch for me.
Okay, because why? Because you knowing like, boy, you just D1. You just the dude who I just
right now. What do you say?
Why.
Right?
But do we all not have the Spirit of God in us?
Yes.
So with that being said, we are supposed to be working to let the Spirit of God overtake and out-wrestle the spirit of the world.
But you know, this is what becomes, I won't say unfair, but this is what becomes interesting when someone has to go against you. What would you say to people who say you weaponize the word?
That I weaponize the word? It would be different if I was like, I'm not going to associate with people because I feel like I'm better than them. Man, I got the opposite happening to me, Loon. I got the church asking me why I'm doing your show. You heard me? So anybody that sound weaponizing the word, man, you just did a Wikipedia search. You clearly don't know nothing about D1 being on tour with Young Dro and Killer Mike, D1 collaborating with Starlito, with Juvenile, with Manny Fresh, with Big Crit, with Lupe Fiasco, and got the other Christians, you heard me, looking at me like, man, what he doing? He trying to fit in? Or he just trying to... And that's the thing, dog, is like, God, man, I shouldn't be doing nothing else with my life except what I'm doing right now, because I see a light that I have. I see an industry where there's so much potential, but there's also a lot of darkness in the industry. Not because we dark people, but because the industry inherently is dark, man. A dude tried to get me to do, I said this in the interview, do some homosexual stuff before to be my manager.
What?
Yes. But once again, this when I'm a local dude that's begging for somebody to put me on, not realizing that, man, I go through God, I don't go through gatekeepers.
So that's what I mean. So clearly you were in a position where you I won't say desperate, but you wanted in.
Yeah, close to being desperate.
You
I want
in.
I want in.
Yeah.
What I gotta do.
Yeah, so that's why you would get pushback from someone like a Joe Budden that'll say, yo, seem like he's clout chasing.
And that's the part where I'm like, and once again, Lord, help me, bro, help me, because you do this. Like, are we in a space nowadays to where can you say somebody's name in an interview without it all of a sudden seeming like, well, since you said this person's name, that means that you got an issue with them?
I can't. I'm gonna say what I want to say and what
right.
go with that. Because what happens is you can't control the internet. Let them think what they want. I stand firm and think about what I'm saying. I give it to you and I leave it there.
That's a bet. That's a bet. And I'm just saying that because
it's ugly out there though.
Yeah, bro. It's ugly, bro.
Thanks for watching this clip from It's Up There podcast. To see the rest of the interview, click one of the boxes on the screen. Also join Discord and Patreon to be in our community.